Conversation continues on Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. Let's say with AV and Janice Weaver today. Of course, the 11th annual 9/11 blood drive is underway until 1 p.m. at the Houston Community College, North Forest Campus, 6010 East Little York. It is Sickle Cell Awareness Month, September, the greatest month. Janice, you know that, right?
Yes, I do.
It's our birthdays, it's celebration. But I'm excited from the City of Houston, the Health Department. They do so many great things.
They do amazing
The City of
things.
Houston, yeah.
Yes.
And so I know you're doing great things with the blood drive and sickle cell and more. But tell us a little bit about Jay and the role that they're going to play with us as well.
So I actually just joined the team with the Houston Health Department.
You just joined the team? I'm shocked. I'm sorry, go ahead. Because I thought you do everything.
This is the part of everything that I do.
Okay, I got you.
And so since I was having the blood drive on Saturday, I thought, oh great, this would be a great opportunity for the health department to come out and support. And I'm just going to let Jay talk about the things that we're going to be offering on Saturday as well.
Jay, you sharp. Let me say that. Jay, I thought he was a preacher when he came in. I said, Jay is about to preach a sermon. So, Jay, the City of Houston Health Department is out at the blood drive today. What's some of the things that you guys bring, especially in this partnership with Janice Weaver and the One Body Network?
We'll be bringing aging services. The Harris County Area on Aging will be providing staff to talk about its programs to anyone that walks by and interested in more details and signing up for our nutrition program, or if they need assistance with vision or dental, mental health counseling. We've got an array of services that we offer to people that reside in Harris County and are 60 and over.
Yeah, when you said aging, I didn't want to ask like the age, but I was glad you said 60 and older. You helped me out, Jay. Yeah, and so a lot of services. I was just at an event a few weeks back, and I took for granted a lot of services that our seniors need. That on a day-to-day basis, I'm thinking, this is something I can go out if I need this. But what about somebody who may not be in a position like me, who's unaware of all the services that are offered?
That's true. There's going to be a gap oftentimes starting at 60 until 65, because 65 is when you're eligible for Medicare.
Yeah.
And that's if you've paid into it all these years and you're a citizen of the U.S. and so forth.
You scared?
No. I got a while before I get that.
So when you're 60, you don't work anymore, so you don't have insurance, or the COBRA is just really expensive.
It is.
You have left your job. Mm-hmm. So we're there to fill that gap. If you need glasses, you need dental work. Okay, if you need a hearing aid, if you need help with nutrition, nutrition supplements, or maybe you're a caretaker of your own parent who needs, incontinence supplies delivered at home, or nutritional supplements, or maybe they need Meals on Wheels because you can't be there all the time and preparing food, and so that would give you a little bit of a break. Those are some of the services that we bring.
Yeah, you never think about that, and you made it plain for me. Just opened my eyes to that, thinking about that gap between 60 to 65, because you just, in our minds, I'm thinking they're just going to work to 65.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily true. And then those who have probably not been working and something tragic may happen, lose a loved one or something, what are they supposed to do? And they don't have all of the health insurance and all these other things that are available. So where do they start? Like, where do we start as far as getting information or getting connected with the city? Because what I find out as I move through the city, a lot of people don't know, Jay, where to go get the resources.
Mm-hmm. You can check HoustonHealth.org is the website for the Houston Health Department. Within there is Area Agency on Aging. Now, every inch of this country has an Area Agency on Aging.
Wow.
We serve Harris County. Okay, if you're outside of Harris County, they have another Area Agency on Aging. It's the Houston Galveston Area Agency on Aging. But it's searchable online.
Yeah, Janice, I think you're meant for making all the connections.
Yeah. Well, actually, believe it or not, I have been a recipient to this. My husband had what was called Bell's palsy. Super Bowl Sunday, as a matter of fact. And as a result of that, he had bilateral Bell's palsy. So I don't know if you're familiar or not, but it appears like a stroke, but it's not a stroke.
Wow.
And his speech was defected because of that. And our director, Paula Johnson, guided me through getting therapists for him to come to the home. And so a lot of people don't know that. So this is like information that you don't know.
Yeah.
And so now, but education on what you should know.
Oh, yeah.
And so again, going to the Houston Health Department website is just a plethora of things that you can, and if it's not your family, it could be your neighbor, it could be your children, co-workers, or whatever, because we talk about things and things that happen. And you say, you know what? Because I want to do a Did You Know segment. Did you know about this? About this?
We don't.
We don't know.
We usually find out, and it was just listening to you talk about your husband, you usually find out when something happens.
When something happens. And so that's a good title for the book. When something happens.
When something happens.
Yeah, because again, as Jay stated, we're not just City of Houston, we're Harris County. Yeah. And Harris County has how many people in it, PIO, out there? Oof. We have, I know the City of Houston is 2.5 million people, and I want to say Harris County is less than 5 million people.
And growing.
And growing, correct. And so making sure that people in the Houston area know about these things and making sure that when it happens, because for me, when it happened, it was like, we had no idea. But then getting people back to restoration is the most important thing. So you're walking around, your face is crooked, whatever, your speech is slurred, your eyes drooping, it was overwhelming for me. But I'm tenacious, so it's like I got to find out and get some, help, because your normal health care provider sometimes is not a big help.
Right.
And so, but being able to reach out to somebody, talk to them about it, say, hey, this is what's going on. Where can I go? What can I do? And so I'm just excited, the fact to have the health department, who has been a part of my blood drives for the past many moons, and to be able to see. And I'm just looking at them, going y'all have all this stuff.
Yeah, because that is amazing.
He said
to me.
Eyeglasses.
Yeah, because
eyeglasses.
We take that for granted because people need eyeglasses. A lot of people can't afford it. Jay, I'm sure you hear these questions and stuff from people all the time because all of these resources that are, like I said again, because we're entrepreneurs or we're working, we have access, we can get all this stuff, but we take it for granted that maybe grandmother, auntie, or sister doesn't have access. And you're saying it's available, it's out here.
If you look on here,
yes, that's true.
We're talking about WIC. I know WIC helps you with formula.
Yes, it does
and,
with children.
With children, milk.
Yeah, that was the next thing we saw with a lot of grandparents who were taking care of their grandkids.
Sure. Yeah.
Where do we start?
Right. And then talk about this financial assistance, Jay. It says Harris Health Financial Assistance. Is that?
Yes, that used to be called the Gold Card.
Okay, I remember that.
Okay, so it's not insurance, but it does give you discounted services with Harris Health Facilities. But they've changed the name now to Harris. It's a pretty recent change.
Harris Health Financial Assistance.
Yes, but I knew it as the Gold Card. And I thought
that's a fancy name.
And then the SNAP also is what assistance?
Like food benefits.
Yes,
food benefits.
Yes, it is. It's going to be, and of course, those two are going to be income based. But Harris County Area Agency on Aging, our programs are not subject to income requirements of any kind.
What about
means tested?
What about, Jay, with medicine and stuff? People always need discounts on medicines. There's something in the service they can get connected to.
In Harris County Area Agency on Aging, yes, there is. We do have assistance with medications.
Man, y'all do it all.
Yeah.
For those that need the help, we can help.
Yeah.
And I know for somebody like me, I've just crossed over to the real senior citizen.
You just crossed over?
And then finding out about what that Medicaid and Medicare does. Yes. It's so confusing, AB. It is so confusing.
Yeah. And that's coming, like you said, that's coming off the gap of trying to figure it out before you even get to this point. So it's as you age, then Jay and Janice, I'm finding out it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a call center. That's our front door.
Okay.
Okay, and the number to that is 832-393-4301.
Great.
And that's the front door to all of our benefits. Now, if you call because you need some glasses, you need help with some home repair.
Home repair.
Yeah. So
not remodeling.
Okay, home repair. Like what in particular? If you know, if
someone needs rails installed in their shower because they're going to fall. Now, an elderly person falls, or someone that's very senior falls, it can be deadly.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So rails, we'll come out and install some rails. We'll go on and install a raised toilet seat so that you can get off and on more easily.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. We'll assist if your floor is coming up, then that's a tripping hazard, and so we'll remove that and make it safe for you. It's for safety so that people can age in place.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Y'all do like the, this may be the fire department, but like with the smoke detectors and all that stuff?
Yeah, the fire department does offer those services also, and we have partnered with them at health fairs.
Okay.
Okay, but we don't directly do that.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes it's like the little things you take for granted.
Yeah.
Like
but
I said,
we can help. We'll at least point someone in the right direction.
So they're like you're like a navigator then.
Yes,
you can navigate people to
hired navigators to help with Medicare. There's a lot of questions about Medicare. When do I get it? Who should I select? And we have trained counselors that don't work for a company, so they're going to advocate for you.
Wow.
Give us a call. Set up an appointment.
So they're not saying go to a particular company.
Yeah, they're telling what are the benefits and what do you need, and then you can make the choice.
Gotcha.
Call the call center.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we need the help because, like I said, so many people have so many questions that a lot of time in this small amount of time we can't answer. But what's the call center number again?
It's 832-393-4301.
And give it one more time because I write slow.
832-393-4301.
Yeah.
Call during business hours.
Okay. And what's the website again, Jay?
It's going to be houstonhealth.org.
Okay. And y'all, Jay, they probably gonna call and ask for Jay. I'm like, it's Jay, and then we heard Jay on the radio. And Jay told me to call. Yeah. And what's one thing, Jay? Maybe you could answer this. If not, don't feel pressured. That people need to know, especially about the area agency on aging that they may not know, because I know a lot of times people may come up to you and be like, I didn't know this. As Janice said, I don't know that. What's something common that you hear all the time?
They needed help with selecting a Medicare plan. They didn't know that we can provide that information.
I didn't know that either.
Or they didn't know we existed.
Yeah,
and it's been funded since 1965.
Since 65?
Through Congress.
Wow.
That's how come the whole country has it.
So it's federally?
It's a federal grant, but it goes through the state and then it gets down to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people don't know the difference in federal
You've
and state
been
grants.
paying taxes all these years. At one time you worked. Now, and if you need it, it's there as a safety net.
Paying taxes for something you didn't ever you had access to.
You didn't think it would help you later when you really needed it, and here it is.
Yeah. This is powerful. Janet, thank you always for the blood drive that you do each and every year, and just helping, of course, Sickle Cell Awareness Month, September, and blood drive is taking place, of course, at the Houston Community College, right in the community, which I love, North Forest Campus, 6010 East Little York, until 1 p.m. So I want you to get grandmother, get auntie, get grandfather, because we don't want to leave the men out. Come on out, and let's be a blessing to this great cause and great, again, as I call it, a ministry for you, because I don't believe God kept you alive through all what you're going through for nothing.
Absolutely.
So it's definitely a ministry to touch the lives of people. And when I look at this show, I love the fact that you see the connection of the community working together.
Absolutely.
To show services.
Yeah. And I do want to say, AB, that they can also visit onebodynetworking.org.
Great website.
Yes, so they can actually sign up there to give blood and to be tested for the sickle cell as well. But I've got to say, in memory of our Congresswoman, Sheila Jackson Lee, she was everywhere. She did it all. We're going to be honoring some sheroes in her memory. But we're also going to be giving out like 11 scholarships, too.
Yeah, it's going to be a blessing.
Yeah, so it's going to be a blessing to the community.
I love it.
Yeah.
Jay, thank you. Janice, thank you. Let's talk business with Crockett and AV. When you see the C, you know it's me. Yeah. And when you hear the C, it's Crockett and AV. Let's go.